Hi, I'm Natalie Callender from North Shore Hypnotherapy. Introversion and extroversion. You've probably already heard about them from all sorts of different people all over the net, all sorts of books you've read. I'm just here to tell you that my simplified version of introversion and extroversion is that it's all about where you get your energy from. So for introverts, they recover their energy from being alone. So even though they can be outgoing and do all sorts of things with people, they need to be on their own to regroup, recover their energy. Extroverts, on the other hand, can be on their own, no problem, but in order to get all their energy back, they need to go and mix with people. So for example, my sister, who is traveling all the time and traveling independently, is an extrovert. She does great traveling independently, but every now and then she needs to go to a gas station or she needs to go to a local store and just communicate in some way with some people, and she feels refilled, she feels better. Me, on the other hand, I just need to pull a car over and go to sleep. I can't talk to anyone. Introverts need recharging activities like walking on their own, reading a book, doing some kind of activity like knitting or painting, something that is alone. Extroverts do better in jobs and play when there's lots of people around. An introvert alternatively does better when a lot of their time, work, play, friendship, is done alone. So I know it sounds strange, friendship alone, but as an introvert, I love the internet because I can still connect with people, but I'm not losing my energy all the time by having people in my environment. Introverts might really like going to a party or going out with friends, but they may only have a certain amount of energy for a certain amount of time. An introvert who understands himself quite well will plan that and say, hey, I'm coming for a couple of hours, or I'm going to come at this time, or they plan a dinner out with friends because it's got a start and an end that they understand. An extrovert, on the other hand, can party all night. As people get older, sometimes extroverts don't like to party quite as hard. They still need a lot of the people contact, but perhaps don't like to stay out quite as long. Introverts can often be a little bit harder to read because they're processing their emotions internally, whereas extroverts will often process their emotions outward. So if you have a partner who's extroverted, they'll immediately show you the emotion. Whereas the introverted partner, you'll think, oh, what have I done wrong? What are they thinking? But they're just processing it, and then they'll say, I feel, whatever it is, disrespected when you, or I feel so loved today, whatever it is. So if you are an introvert or an extrovert, or your family member or your spouse or your friends or people you work with, what's important is that you understand that you are perfectly fine the way you are, so is the other person. It just really helps to understand how each other manages energy and to be compassionate and patient and really enjoy the difference that the other person brings to your life. Coming up, how to deal with your introverted boss, how to raise an extroverted child without dimming their pizzazz, and more. And subscribe so you don't miss anything. Thanks for being here.